What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Yet again, thank you for viewing my videos for the past few weeks about veganism, about health, and I decided to now show you my pantry and my fridge. You've seen me film on my living room, my couch, my workstation, my bedroom when I did that vegan snack taste test. Now I guess it's time to show you what's actually inside my pantry and my refrigerator with my lifestyle. There's not a lot of food that I would store on my refrigerator, but I just went to the grocery yesterday and my refrigerator looks a little bit packed as you would see it normally. So I wanted to make this video to show you what I store on a long run and what I buy on a weekly and bi-weekly basis. And without further ado, let's get this refrigerator tour on the road. So here is my fridge. There's not really much, and I don't know how to structure this, but we're just gonna go through the door and then what's actually inside the refrigerator. And that's a big ice. I need to cool it down, but let's do that on another video maybe. Now Los, we're gonna start at the top of the door, and we have here some chili. I like spicy stuff, so I am always stocked with this type of stuff. I just put it there where normally eggs are placed in, since I don't eat eggs, so you gotta reuse the shelves. I do have an Oreo, and this has been here for quite some time. I don't really eat it that much. And I have a half an onion because, as I mentioned, I only live here by myself. And I do have this dark chocolate chip, and I normally use this for pancakes and other baking purposes. And over here on the second level, I have a hot pepper paste. This hot pepper paste is a Korean one. I do like to use this for dipping sauces, for cooking, and other stuff. Yummy. And then I have here is a new find actually. This is a vegan bagoong, hot and spicy. And what's actually in here is carrots, coconut oil, corn oil, onion, soy sauce, soybeans, fermented black and yellow beans, iodized salt, and pretty much a lot of vegan stuff. So this was actually pretty good as an alternative. I got this from Vegan Grocer. I can link down below their Facebook page. I do buy, they're basically my supplier, the Vegan Grocer PH. Take note of that. As I mentioned, I do like spicy stuff, so this is sriracha. I basically use this pretty much on everything. Yeah, pretty much everything, believe me, which is why this big bottle is almost done. And I have here, as you know, as vegans, we don't take honeys. So what our alternative is maple syrup. This one is actually from Canada, well, Tesco, Canada, and this is available on SM Light. I got it there. I did not know there was actually a Tesco SM Light collaboration, but there's a lot of Tesco product in SM Light. This is not sponsored by anyway by SM. I'm just pointing out where I get my stuff. I do have a Heinz ketchup, which is a normal red ketchup. And now over here at the bottom, I have some, I have kimchi. No, can't live without kimchi. I do love fermented stuff, so fermented food, kimchi is kind of like the best one there is out there. And then over here, I got 2 boxes of soy milk. I use soy milk for my shakes. I do use it for cooking as well whenever I want to make something creamy. So this is a good alternative for you if you are, you know, if you do have like dairy consumptions. I have a low sugar version one. This one is what I actually put on my shake. Then the other one is mostly the non less sugar one is mostly for cooking. I do have 1 pitcher of water, but I don't normally drink this on a regular basis. I like room temperature water, which is I go directly to my, what do you call that? A gallon thing where you can, I don't know what it's called, but it's a container of water. I normally get my water there directly. I don't prefer cold water. Too deeper here on the insides. So over here, I have a soybean paste because, well, miso. Soybean paste is also miso paste. I use this for, guess what? Miso soup. Pretty much that's my only purpose for that, because I get lazy sometimes and I just want something very quick. And I do have tofu that goes along with the miso paste. Mix it that all together, drop some veggies out there, and you got yourself a very basic miso soup. I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but here's a quick tip for you guys is put a open box baking soda in your fridge. I actually need to replace this one. This helps remove any odor, basically any odor on your refrigerator. I replace that every probably quarterly. We have fruits. Apple. This is not a fruit, but it's a vegetable. It's squash. I have some leftover little potatoes. And here are mostly, I can pull this out, are different vegetables. I got eggplants, I got pechay, I got malunggay, I got some corns, I got a lot of mushroom. I buy a lot of different mushroom. There's shiitake, there's this white oyster mushroom. I use this for like some sort of adobo type of thing because it gives that chicken like texture. I do have the pink oyster mushroom, which I use for like pulled pork type of thing. You shred it out and it does the job. What else is in here? I have a lot of string beans going on, and I have this one. This is a banana heart or puso ng saging. I was planning to cook some kare-kare in the next couple of days. That's why I have this. So random vegetables, you know, I try to keep it full as much as I can on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis. So that's basically what's in here, down here. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff. I do have some grapes as well. As mentioned, a lot of fruits. Yeah, so that is what is on the first level. Now let's go to the second level, which is the freezer part. On to the second layer, which is the freezer. Now over here is pretty much quick. As you've seen on that B-roll, I got some frozen spinach, green peas, and some frozen strawberries right here at the door. And now going in, let me just quickly show you what is in here. We got some ice cream going on. Super scoops. Check them out. Pretty good ice cream alternatives to your normally. I do have some other, let me show you this close up. Let me pull this out. I do have some, oh that's pretty dark. Yeah. But let me try to show you. Got some frozen raspberry over there. Pretty dark, I know, sorry about that. I know, I think that's better after moving the light. So we have here some strawberries and raspberries, some frozen peas, vegetable. This is actually one of my cheat meals, which is a vegan chicken drumstick that's made in Taiwan or Taiwan, China. I did find this one quite recently. it is the meat nuggets. Not sure what it tastes like. I've never had it before, but I'm excited to try it in a couple of days. We do have a lot of tempeh. Now tempeh, my friend, is one of the things that I can't live without because it is so good. It is fermented soy basically. As I mentioned, I like fermented stuff. I do have an open package of the drumstick, and I do have an omnivore. I wanted to try this one. It's basically luncheon meat, and yeah, it's processed food, yes, but I kind of want to try it. Not all the time, but you know, you take what you can get. I do have this one, which is also a processed food called vegan hot dogs from the vegan grocer. As I mentioned, the vegan grocer is my supplier for most of this stuff. Let's bring this camera back. Talk about that. So that is what is in my freezer. To mention, a lot of fake meat going on here. I do tend to focus more, as I mentioned, on the whole foods, but sometimes with my day job, kind of hectic, kind of busy, so sometimes I do want to have a quick and fast meal, and these guys, where they come in, you can just either fry them, you can bake them, you can make a stew out of them, especially for the tempeh. As I mentioned, tempeh is one of my #1 choices because you can do a lot of things with them, pretty much on how you would cook like tofu, because they're pretty much the same thing. Tofu is a lot more softer, more fluffier, while tempeh is more firm, it has more texture. It doesn't taste anything. It's like tofu, like it has to go with what you have on your spices. So they're very versatile. Now let's go over to my pantry. Now we're done with the refrigerator. So those are kind of my weekly, not my weekly, I mean this stuff on my freezer would probably last me like more than a month or and a half. Well, the stuff on the first one on my fridge will be the weekly stuff wherein vegetables and fruits are in. So those are kind of the more food that I consume on a daily basis, while the freezer items is more of what I would eat in a rush. Now let's go over here on the pantry. Over here on my pantry, my little closet going on here. So a lot of basic stuff, which is where I mostly keep my spices such as salt, pepper. I do have a chia seed packet here. I use this mostly for my shakes. As I mentioned, salt, pepper, cayenne pepper. I do have this Cajun spice that I got from, I don't know where I got it. I guess SM department store. I'm sorry, supermarket. SM supermarket. And I do have this, an apple cider vinegar. I would use this for baking, and I would drink this not concentrated, wherein I would just like get a tablespoon of it and then mix it with my water bottle every morning. I have some tomato sauce, which is what I use for my spaghettis. I make a lot of spaghettis before, but I haven't used this a lot, so I don't buy it anymore that much. We have the most classical peanut butter, as I've shown on my snack video, link over here. I don't run out of this one. I always have this. If it's gonna run out, I'm gonna buy like a new one as automatically as possible. I do sometimes drink coffee on a very occasional basis, but yeah, I even sometimes add this on my shake to give my shake some kick. I have some soy sauce, some sugar. I do have some I have some cacao powder. I normally use this for pancake as well because I want to have like a chocolatey pancake. So who doesn't like chocolate pancakes, right? And then I have this. This, my friends, is a vegetable bouillon cubes. I use this whenever I am making some sort of stew, some sort of anything with a soup basically. So this helps a lot to add more flavor because I don't have the luxury or the time to make myself, like, you know, boiling a lot of vegetable like celery, carrots, and other stuff. So having some bouillons available really fastens that cooking process, at least for me. I have a very fast-paced life. Got some sugar, some soy. So let me show you. I'm not sure if you're seeing this right. Let me move that a little bit there. Alright. I have a lot of canned beans because, as I mentioned on my previous videos, I don't like the dried ones because it takes a lot of time to prepare them. You have to soak them for more than like 3 hours to 24 hours before you can actually cook them. But having some stored canned like garbanzo, some there's a lot more here. Some garbanzo, some lentils. Not sure if you're seeing that right. Some lentils there. Let me adjust the light here a little bit. Move it to the side so you can see. We got some corns. See that? This is sweet corn, not whole corns. We got some. I have a lot of these. Coconut milk. I do a lot of like Bicol Express, some ginataang gulay. You know, coconut milk is part of my routine. I have black beans. I have white beans. So what do I actually do with these beans, right? So for white beans, I use this, for white beans, I use this as part of my pasta sauce to make it more creamier. So what I do is I boil them up along with the sauce, and then I mash them until they create that creamy texture or creamy look for the spaghetti sauce or anything that you want to make creamy. Adding that white beans is pretty much, you know, spot on. Probably make some cooking videos sometime soon, yeah? If you want to see some cooking videos, do comment down below and we'll come up with something. What else do I have here? Pretty much that's it. These are all repeating. I don't have this one. It's been here for quite some time. Whole peeled tomatoes. I used to cook a lot of chickpea stew on the recipe of Natalie Portman. She made this really amazing yet simple recipe online, and I've been doing that whenever, you know, what do I want to cook? Do I have the time? And if I don't have the time, that's normally when I do this. It's very fast. I might make a video out of it as well. Do comment down below if you would like to see that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What's in here? We got some spaghetti noodles as well, and that's pretty much it. Now that's what is in my pantry. Now I pulled up pretty much everything what's in here. Now it's time to put them back. So that is it for today's video. I hope I gave you some kind of snippet of what you would like to store if you want to do a plant-based lifestyle such as myself. So those are kind of the small things or the most common things that I would normally store, but definitely there are a lot of options out there. It's just a matter of research on, you know, what you want to buy and where you want to buy it. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do give it a thumbs up if this was helpful to you in any way, and comment down below if you would like to see something specific on this channel, and I would, you know, make something out of it. As per usual, I'll see you on the next video. Peace! For watching. Again, if you would like to see something specifically on this channel, do comment down below. Sorry about that. And did I just make an accent? Let me do that again. Alright. Yet again, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.